In that land, a man's name could arrive before his footsteps. Pa Dandolo's name did. Quarrels ended when he spoke. Promises rested when he nodded. Silence itself became advice when he chose not to speak. He owned no land beyond his farm, no gold beyond his harvest. Yet people trusted his word more than ink on paper. In the village they said, if Pa Dandolo says sleep, you can close both eyes. He was a farmer, hands cracked by seasons, back bent by honesty. His compound had no gate because no one was ever turned away. Strangers ate by his fire. Children grew up learning that respect fed longer than food. It was this man that fate decided to measure. The morning his younger brother died, the earth felt heavier. Drums spoke slowly, women cried into cloth, men stared at the ground longer than usual. When the burial ended and people drifted away, Pa Dandolo stayed behind. Near the dying fire stood a boy, small, thin, staring into a future that had suddenly gone empty. His name was Benjamin, the only seed his brother had planted. Pa Dandolo watched him for a long time. Then he took the boy's hand. He led him home. Before his wife, his children, and the elders, Pa Dandolo spoke words that did not shake, but the ground did. As long as breath remains in me, this child will not feel fatherless. The ancestors heard, the earth heard, and Pa Dandolo never spoke those words again, because he lived them. Benjamin grew as one of the house. Same plate, same discipline, same laughter. When food was small, it was shared small. When correction came, it spared no one. No one reminded Benjamin that his blood was different, except life itself. Years passed, and joy arrived with a price. Both Benjamin and Pa Dandolo's biological son gained admission into the university. Same year, same letter, same fragile hope. When the fees arrived, hope cracked. The farm was tired. The harvest was poor. Numbers stood like a wall. That night, Pa Dandolo did not sleep. He sat outside until the stars faded, weighing love against duty. At dawn, he gathered the family. Benjamin will go. His wife broke. The children argued. Neighbors whispered what people always whisper when sacrifice is not theirs. Blood is blood. Pa Dandolo did not raise his voice. My son has a father, he said. Benjamin has only a promise. His biological son stood quietly. Later that night, he folded his admission letter and placed it beneath his mat. He did not cry. He only turned his face to the wall. The next year came hungry. Crops failed. Illness entered the house. Money vanished like smoke. Again, only one school fee could be paid. Pa Dandolo called his son. The boy nodded before words arrived. I will wait. That was all. No argument, no bitterness, only understanding learned too early. Benjamin continued. He excelled. His name began to travel. Scholarships followed him out of the village and into a wider world. At first, Benjamin called often, then weekly, then when time allowed. Soon, money replaced presents. I will visit soon. I am busy now. Next month. The calls from the village began to feel heavy. Each ring reminded him of where he came from and who he used to be. So he silenced them. The city welcomed him warmly. Fine clothes, easy laughter, nights without responsibility. People praised his spending, not his soul. Pleasure became a routine. Excess felt deserved. He told himself, I will make it up later. Later never arrived. Pa Dandolo's strength faded quietly. His hands shook. His body thinned. Doctors spoke carefully. Kidney failure. When the family called Benjamin, the phone rang without answer. Messages went unread. Eventually the number was blocked. Pa Dandolo listened and only nodded. Let the child live, he said. May he not carry my sickness. On a cold morning, Pa Dandolo's died the way he lived, without noise. When news finally reached Benjamin, his apartment felt empty. He returned home in haste. Money followed him in trucks. He built a coffin worthy of royalty. He slaughtered animals until the ground turned dark. But the village did not sing. They watched. During the burial, Benjamin knelt, shaking, crying into the soil. Then an elder stepped forward, voice steady as stone. "You came when he could no longer hear you. The man who carried you is here. Why did you leave him to carry himself?" Benjamin reached into his pocket, pulling out money. The elder pushed it back. "This debt does not accept cash." The grave closed. The biological son turned away, untouched by Benjamin's wealth. Benjamin screamed, but the earth remained sealed. When the people left, Benjamin stayed behind. No one spoke to him. No one cursed him. No one comforted him. Silence did all three, and for the first time since childhood, Benjamin was truly an orphan. Not because he lacked a father, but because he had abandoned one.